bad. So, what's up, people? Welcome to the very first episode of Emmanuel Eats. Actually, I need to come up with a better name for that, but that's what I got. So today I got a whole bunch of food out here, man, and let's see what we got. All right, I wrote it down. I got about 8 pieces of smoked salmon maki. Check it out. You like that, don't you? And also some salmon sashimi, as you can see. All right, over there. Now, this will be my first time having sashimi. I've had maki a billion times, and can't wait to see how that goes down. I also have something called a duck crispy. Now, I have no idea why there's a type of food called crispy, but it looks very sexy, if you ask me, along with some fried noodles. Last but not least, I got some pork fouillon. This is basically egg over rice. Now, I don't think I'm gonna finish this. This seems to be the heaviest part of this meal, but we'll definitely take a crack at it. Like a crack addict. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, let's get the soy sauce. Ready? Oh, dude, if this spilled all over me, that would be a pain in the ass. There we go. Ugh, smells bitter. But I'll put it over here. And yeah, let's dig in, guys. I think I'll just sample from every single thingamajig, and I'll lean into, I don't know, I don't really have a rhyme and reason to how I eat most of the time. But let's start with some maki. Alright, check it out. I know there's a bunch of mukbang creators that have these high quality mics to record the sounds of them chewing. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna make it further than the first episode, so I haven't put too much effort into my setup. Now, I ordered this from Maggie's Chinese restaurant, the one close to Bayers Nordia, if ever you're interested in coming over. All right, let me add some little bit of wasabi to my maki, because I'm a man of culture. And just a little bit of ginger. I mean, guys, I don't generally have a rhyme or reason to the way I eat. I like my sushi. I mean, sometimes it tastes better without the wasabi, sometimes, I don't know. But Maggie's generally has a really strong soy sauce. So, the wasabi isn't even, I dipped a little bit too much. I really hope my phone doesn't stop recording anytime soon. But this, okay, it doesn't taste that strong. Last week, like even like a couple drops of soy sauce was enough to have it like coming out of my nose. All right, I'm gonna try some of the crispy because it just looks too good. Just looks too delectable. Can I get it to focus on the crispy? No, wants to stay focused on my face. This is dark. Oh, the sauce they're using. It's here in the back of my throat. It's pretty strong. It's very sweet. It's got a bit of a smoky, almost borderline burnt taste. I like it. It's just, oh, and there's the seeds all over the meat. Has a different texture. Very interesting. I will have that. I'll have more of that in a little bit. Let me try. Let me have a crack at the fuyang because it's gonna get cold. It's gonna get cold and it's gonna sog up the whole rice business. Now, I'm not brave enough to try this with chopsticks, but yeah, it's a bit involved. There's no knives. They just gave me 2 forks. What's a man supposed to do with 2 forks? Okay, there's a I could go around and get a knife from the kitchen, but I'm just gonna have just a little bite of this. I don't think you can see it, but it's basically egg over rice. Now that's got its own taste. The egg could use a bit more salt. But anyways, are these really food reviews? Do people generally review the stuff that they eat, or do they just wolf it down? I don't know. I'm gonna have some more maki because I like it. I think I'm looking at the sashimi and I'm definitely thinking about it. I'm nervous because I haven't really had raw sushi before. I've mainly just had maki or California rolls or tempura, right? But yeah. Okay. Soy sauce is stimulating my nostrils a little. I like that. You know, there was a time I used to have sushi like every single week right before lockdown. I just ate wasabi directly off my chopsticks. That's probably rude in Japan. Sorry. But yeah, I used to have sushi all the time. And then lockdown came and just threw a wrench in my eating habits. I don't really know what to talk about. We can talk about entertainment. I watched half of episode 1 of Blood and Water on Netflix, the local show that just came out. Listen, man. I hope my phone doesn't run out of space. be good. I was gonna get into the show because it just seemed like a shoddy local production, you know. Local dramas generally tend to be cringy. They err on the side of cringiness. And I generally don't watch teen dramas. Never seen an episode of Gossip Girl. Never sat through an episode of Glee. But yeah, man, I actually like what I'm seeing. Now, could it be because the many factors involved why I don't hate this show? Right. The contrast, man. This is warm. This is cold. They both have strong aftertaste. Wow. Could help that it's kind of edgy. There's tons of strong language and sex. Things that cater to me, a horny teenage boy, as you can see. But I just feel like I relate a lot to some of the situations that I was seeing, bro. Like it was just crazy. It just felt like relatable. Like I could understand it. Like normally when I see teen dramas like from the States, I'm like, hey yo, you'll see these people like on their parents' horse farms or whatever. I mean, that stuff happens in SA too, but there's just a lot of stuff from those shows that I just can't relate to, you know. And seeing this, I just like just the people in the background just talking with South African accents, like it's just more relatable. I don't know, guys. I'm bad at explaining stuff. Like the scatterings, okay, this is far too sweet. Now, it's becoming a problem. You got something bitter, something extremely sweet, and something kind of salty but mostly bland. Cause like egg and rice, like this rice usually goes well with gravy. Egg usually goes well with either a substrate like bread or something, or some kind of sauce. So somehow, I don't know, I need to combine these two because this just tastes too bleak. This literally tastes bleak. So anyway, dude, Blood and Water, and the premise isn't like some bland. It's got a very strong hook. I think I can spoil the hook. Can I spoil the hook? Nah, let me not. But the motivation for the thing driving the story is pretty strong. It's not something like you find in Seven Delan or Generations or Movango or whatever. So I'm curious to see how the plot is gonna be resolved. Okay. Damn. That was actually nice. I might have to eat my words on that. This might be a great way to end. I mean, this is actually making this look bad. Like the fuyong is making the crispy look bad because it's actually less aggressive. It's at a more comparative level of aggression that doesn't make sense. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but this is standing out. This is now the outcast. This is now the third wheel because of how sweet it is. Like these two make more sense together. Get what I'm saying? Like there was a contrast going on here that was pretty interesting. But now the fact that these two work together so well, You're kind of giving the crispy a bad name. It's just the sauce. I don't know. But anyways, I was just ordering stuff that sounded nice on paper, so you know. All right, the sashimi is calling my name. I think I'm gonna have to just get it into my mouth at one time. How do you even eat sashimi, bro? Do you? I'm assuming niggas just put this into their mouth one time, bro. So that's gonna take some wrangling. And it's raw, bro. It's raw. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know how do you. Okay, forget the. What is this? What is this? It's vegetable. It's green something green. I'm gonna dip a little into the shoyu and just bite into half. And get some wasabi because it tastes kind of bland. And some ginger because it's freaking fish. Could poison my ass. I need to combine all of that because it tasted like a burger it tastes like a complete meal but in pieces. We're 16 minutes into this. Oh man, I gotta hurry this up. I don't know how much space my phone has, and I'm probably gonna have to compress this video. Anyways, I still need to finish episode 1 of Blood and Water. And the accents, man, like colored accent up in there, black accent, white accent. I love hearing all that that's stuff. That's pretty cool. What else? I don't know. Let me attack this. Team Japan is currently like way ahead right now. So China's got to catch up. All right. I'm just gonna pop a ton of this into my mouth. My diet. That's something to talk about. Okay. I'm gonna try this with some of the egg and rice. So my diet lately, so since April last year, I had been on a 16-8 intermittent fasting diet. So my first meal of the day would be at 2 p.m. and my last meal ideally before 8 or 9 p.m. And it had been working pretty well. There's something there. There's something to what I just did. There's something to what I just did. Alright. So last week I started last week? No. Since Sunday I started a shorter eating window. I decreased my eating window. So my first meal of the day was at 4. I'm so confused. I'm confusing everything. From last week, I had been practicing a fasting regime with a shorter eating window. And since Thursday, I'd been eating from 4. So my breakfast basically would be like from 4 p.m. and my last meal would end at like 8 or 9 p.m. And that was pretty cool. But I decided to go further because I was bored. And so since Sunday, so on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I decided to go even more extreme. Instead of having my first meal at 4, my first meal would just be supper. So basically a 23-1 fasting regime. I'm bad at explaining things, but for 4 days this week, I ate only 1 meal a day, and it was pretty hellish. It was pretty tough. Oh. My stomach literally shrank. Like, my 1 meal would make me like extremely full, and it would make the feeling of being full kind of feel disgusting, because I'd be spending so much time with an empty stomach. So yeah, that was getting pretty extreme. Like the food thoughts that I'd be having were becoming borderline depraved. So I had to stop. So on Thursday, I went back to eating at 4, and yeah. I wish I had a knife. I feel like my phone's just gonna stop recording randomly. But yeah, this is the most I've eaten in quite some time at once. So I am starting to doubt the possibility that I'll even finish this meal in this single sitting. But we'll try. Nice palate cleanser. This fuyong, I underestimated how much that'd be. Because there's a lot, man. Check it out. I still have I feel like just sitting back and now I'm just eating because I'm worried about my phone space. Like it's just gonna stop recording. I need a haircut, I know. I'm just scared to get on public transport. Hey yo, bro. I'm having my doubts over whether I'll ever have fuyong again, bro. It's just egg over rice, bro. Like, that's boring, bro. It's like, it's like Black Widow, right? Like you ask Black Widow, like what are Black Widow's superpowers, bro? It's just kicking. Okay, I'm misquoting a joke from. Who are those guys, man? I really forgot. Haishi, how it should have ended. Yes, there's a Haishi episode where they're like, where Black Widow is trying to justify the reasons that she's in the Avengers, and someone's just like, "What's your superpower? It's just kicking." There's nothing interesting about that, bro. So what the heck is interesting about egg on rice, bro? I mean, something is missing. There's just an element that's missing. Yeah, it's missing that X factor. Oh. Playing in the background is Handel. Yeah, man, my life is basically a complete mess. Um, you know, I've been alienating people. It's getting harder to grab the noodles because there's less of them now. Come on. Maggie's Chinese restaurant. Guys, that Fuyong is gonna get retired. I'm sorry. I don't think I can finish this stuff, bro. I ate with my eyes, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Let me just hit this sashimi one time. One time. Oh, but I gotta add everything on top of it. That's just too much garlic, bro. Garlic? Have I been saying garlic this whole time? It's ginger. Ah, what a creep. I bet I put garlic in the description, because I was like, include garlic and chopsticks and soy sauce, because some places forget. Oh my gosh, I've been calling it garlic this whole time. Anyways, I'll give you my full review on sashimi, alright, after this. Okay. I see why they added this now, to make it more crunchy. It's just... it's not memorable. It's kind of like... It puts the image of a slug in my head, bro. I don't know. I don't want to think about slugs. But it's salmon. And salmon is apparently good for your immune system. System. So that's why I've been having it so much. Maybe I should tell you more about that. Okay. I don't want to turn my back on you guys for too long, so I'll tell you about why salmon is so healthy next time. But it is, apparently. Is it because it's got vitamin D in it? Yeah, salmon is high in vitamin D. Vitamin D, which is a very powerful... Man, look, man. When your vitamin D levels are high, this is all I know. It's over. When your vitamin D levels are high, you don't get sick that easily. When you've got a vitamin D deficiency, you're getting sick all the time. Vitamin D comes to you through sunlight and certain kinds of fish. Salmon being one of them. So yeah, I've also been standing outside, getting a lot of sunlight, trying to raise my vitamin D. And because I have dark skin, it gives me protection against UV rays. But UV rays are how vitamin D travels. Well, vitamin D doesn't travel from the sun to your body. Ultraviolet rays, like a certain bandwidth of ultraviolet rays, when in contact with your skin, generate vitamin D at your skin level. So, because I have dark skin, I have a higher resistance to ultraviolet radiation, so I have to stand in the sun for longer. Okay, that's what I've been trying to say. Jeez. One of two things is going to happen now. My phone is going to run out of space, or I'm just going to collapse from exhaustion. So, I'm going to thank you right now for joining me for this meal. And yeah, I'm going to end the video now. I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'm going to just keep eating until one of the two things happens. Okay. Thanks for watching. I don't know when I'm going to do this again, or if I'll ever do it again. Uploading it might be a pain because of the size, but I'm tired of chowing, but I'm gonna persevere. Thanks for watching. I don't know when I'm gonna do this again. Maybe next week, maybe never. We'll see. Okay. But yeah. Overall, the sushi, as usual, is always fantastic. Though next time I'm gonna probably opt for California rolls over maki, because maki's kind of basic. Crispy's it's a bit too sweet for my blood, but it might, with the right counterbalance, which I have to find, it might still work. Or I could just ask them to just go easy on the sugar next time. Fuyong is just boring. It's just egg over rice. Sorry, I didn't have more to say. I was busy eating. No, I'm actually just a boring person in general. And then I'm gonna try one more bite of all of this, and then it's a wrap. I'm just gonna refrigerate this stuff, man. But yeah, let's go. I need to ask for a knife next time. I think when I get home, I'm gonna watch some more Blood and Water. I was watching this Korean drama called Stranger. Dude, Stranger is like, it's got what you call a kudzu plot. Like, you know what kudzu plants are? Those plants that like grow like vines. The plot of that show is a freaking kudzu plot, my dudes. Like, if you don't know, if you can't retain, if you're not good at storing names in your head, you're gonna be like me and just get lost like half the time. Let's go. But besides the kudzu plot, I mean, it's got a pretty. It's got a pretty unique. I'm not gonna say unique. I'm gonna say a pretty unusual main character. There's a solid acting all around. I think after I finish. Am I gonna finish Blood and Water, bro? I'm just gonna get to the end of episode 1 and make a choice after that. I can't do this anymore, guys. It's a wrap. And there's no point in me resuming recording whenever I decide to continue this meal. So yeah, guys, thanks for coming on a date with me and keeping me company, and now I wanna sleep. Yeah, I'll see you guys some other time. Bye bye.